Picking up where we left off before on the other video, I'm going to show you how to finish up these flyers. So one thing I wanted to do that I didn't do in the last video, I want to go back up to my master page up here. So I'm going to click on that and make sure that I'm on that. You can see this is highlighted, so I'm on the master. I wanted to justify this text so that it goes to the edge of each column. So I'm going to click inside the text box, do Control A, and then go over here to Properties. And then you'll see where it says paragraph. You know, right now it's left justified. If we put it here, it's centered. This is right. This is justify. And these are some different forms of justifying. I'm going to pick that one right there because I like the way it looks better with the text being lined up to the edge of the column. So just select the text and then go over there and justify it. All right, so now we have our master page ready and we're going to start building the other pages with it. So let's go back to pages, click on the page that you want to work on. So right click on it. So now you can see that A master is not highlighted anymore. We're actually on page 1. Okay, so if you try to edit it though, you'll see everything is locked. So this is very important. Don't forget this. Go up to the pages on the options over here, click and hold that to open it. Make sure you go to override all master page items. Now you can change the color of everything and it's not locked anymore. So that's very important. I'm going to actually go ahead and do that to all my pages now. So click on page 2 and do the same thing. Override all master page items, and then page 3. Override all master page items. So now you can edit all your pages. They're already starting out looking like this, so a lot of the work is done, but you can easily edit them. All right, so I want to start off by putting in some photos in these photo boxes. So if you go to pixabay.com, I already had a photo picked out. If you open Pixabay, you can click on any photo. I don't care which photos that you use. I like this one, so I'm going to use it. So when I click on that photo, it opens up a bigger copy, and I'm going to right click it and say copy image. Then I'm going to go over here and click on my top photo box and say edit, paste into. Don't just do paste into, because you want it to paste inside that frame. Now you'll see the photo is huge. It needs to be reduced, but I want it to stay in the frame. So an easy way to do that is to go to Object, Fitting, Fill Frame Proportionally. Now the picture is fitting inside the frame. So I'm going to get my direct selection tool though, the second one, because I just want to slide it up in the window. I want to show the bottom of the photo, because in this particular photo, the cactuses at the bottom are what I want. You can also use the arrow keys on your keyboard to slide that up. All right, and then I'm going to do the same thing in the circle. So get my selection tool, click on this circle frame and go edit, paste into, and you'll see it's in there, but it's really huge and way off to the side. So just go to Object, Fitting, Fill Frame Proportionally, and voila, it fits in there better. Now if you want to change the size of it, you can still get the second one, the direct selection tool, and click in there. You can make it bigger if you want to change the size that way. So in my photo, I think it looks better like that, but you don't have to do that. All right, so the other thing I want you to do is change the headline. So click in your headline, drag over that, and just type a different word there. I don't care what it is, something that relates to your photo. And then the last thing to do is to change the color of your blue bar right here. Pardon my dog barking. Let's get the eyedropper tool, and I want you to click in one of the colors that's in your picture. So when I do that, you can see it filled it with the same green that is in the cactus. And then I want to do the same thing with these bars. I'm going to click that one, and I'm going to hold the shift key so that I click on both of those, and then get the eyedropper, and I'm going to click on one of the other color greens. Now the only thing it did is it made it so it's not transparent anymore. So I'm going to go to Properties, and I'm going to go to the opacity, and I want to lower that because I want it to be kind of a see-through thing. Okay, and I thought that was the last thing, but it's not. I want to show you how to make a web link. So let's go back here to your stock photo and go up in the top bar where your web link is and highlight it and copy it, Control C, and then go over here and get your text tool and click in there and go to Type, Hyperlinks, and Cross References, New Hyperlink. And then make it say link to URL. The URL is this, and paste in the web address that you copied and say OK. So now when you go to click on this, not right now while it's an InDesign document, but if you were to export this as a PDF, if you click there, it would go to the website. So that's what your page should look like. I want you to customize all three of these differently. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me do it all because it's the same exact process for all the other pages. Just make sure that when you go to your master page, or that when you first go to these pages, that you did indeed do the override all master page items so you can edit it. And then you'll just want to save it and then export them. So you go File, Export, and you're going to make it a JPEG, make them all JPEGs and say Save. And then for the quality, you can just put medium. And the resolution, put 72 for this resolution, and excuse my other dog, and then press export.